Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Nine Souls. I'm gonna say it's a dark fantasy Metroidvania, but it's also kind of dark sci-fi. We'll get into it, but I played the demo for this a while ago, absolutely adored it, and it's finally out on Steam, so we're gonna just dive back in and see how it goes. Oh, you can actually dynamically adjust damage multipliers in the settings. I like that. We'll play on standard for now, but this might change. An absolutely lovely illustrated. I don't want to say style exactly because we haven't really gotten to the stylish parts yet, but this game's good looking. Dang. We're not good looking. Neither is she, for that matter. Oh, that's organs and brain exposed. That's not... That don't look too good. Though it looks like we got metal in us. So, yeah, the problem with playing demos of plot games is I already know at least, like, some of the details. Not too much, but it's one of those where it's like, you know, I can't be, like, too foreshadowy because the game's already going to do that for me. But it's interesting to go back and see some of these details again as well, to be like, oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that because I was paying attention to other things. Like, I'm not actually sure if those tentacles are particularly related to the character. Or if they were just there? I don't know. Well, we seem to be fine now. Yi, I knew you were here. I could smell your cooking from way out there. Snacking on grilled fish again, are you? Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? The auntie next door taught me how to make garlic noodles yesterday. I won't mess it up this time. Just hope it'll be seasoned normally. Don't worry, I won't let you down. Did you come running to me just to talk about dinner? Oh, right, the flower. I know it's intentional, but I do have to kind of point out how dead our character's eyes look. Oh, there's something up there. I guess we can go left. Whatever this is. Dead person's note. I found the exit, but there's no way to go. Back now. The messy note seems like the last words of the deceased before they passed away. Huh. You know, if I lived in this cave, I probably would have cleaned that up at some point. Okay, so we can do a 3-hit combo. Pretty standard stuff. Camp scroll. Xuan's story scroll. One day, the noble swordsman passed by a stone. Suddenly, someone jumped out from the stone. Turned out to be a great hero. The handwriting is quite neat for something written by a child. In the bottom left corner, there's a note stating that this is the 63rd episode. And that's the weird tentacle rock that we were in. Huh. I thought there'd be some in the Forbidden Cave, but I haven't seen a single one. Where are you, Crimson Hibiscus? A crimson hibiscus? Is that the flower you've been fussing about? Yeah, that's the flower they used for the ceremony. According to the shaman, the bigger the flower... There's one right up there. Wow, you're right, but I'm not sure if I can even climb up that high. Pig's got a feather tail. Hey, hold on. How did a boar get all the way up there? That boar is ready for romance, and it is off. Aw, it snatched the flower away. Oh well, it probably needs it more than I do. It's about to get dark. Let's head back to the village. I'll go look somewhere else next time. The boar hasn't gone too far. Are you gonna grab it back for me? Danging boars can run real fast, you know. Okay, I'll wait here for you. Be careful not to get hurt. Okay, so we can climb maybe just tentacle rocks? And ropes and probably some other things. I don't think I can go up there. Oh no, we totally can. Grappling hook. Interesting. I'm so used to games forcing you to unlock stuff like the grappling hook that it's actually kind of weird to just have it right from the get-go. Okay. Oh no, you were still alive. Okay. These are creepy as heck looking. And they have, like, weird collars on. Okay, so I have a dodge. Oh, okay, here we go. It didn't hit me. I think I have a counterattack, but I have to trigger it. Well, kind of feel bad for it, honestly. These flowers that appear around the Peach Blossom Village are used by villagers as a decoration during the ceremony. Legend has it that harvest will be bountiful if the ceremony is successful. Well, that hasn't been proven. Everyone still gets more food after the ceremony. Okay, so we can break this, but I want to check the other direction real quick, seeing as we're unlikely to come back. Maybe. There's something here. We are unlikely to come back anytime soon, is, I guess, the answer now. Okay. I'll take that. No falling damage? No falling damage. I hope you didn't get hurt. That boar was huge. Don't push yourself too hard. It was only a year ago when you still needed my help to walk, remember? Here. Wow, you really got it back for me. That's even prettier up close. Given time, even the prettiest flowers wilt. Cripes, that's dark. That's okay, at least we're here to see it, even if it won't be for long. I don't really see the meaning behind all this. Ha! But you still went out of your way to help me retrieve it. Thanks, Yi. We should head back. We'll be in trouble if they find us here. Now, do we wear the hat because nobody's used to seeing, like, a weird cat person? Or do we wear the hat because style? Wow, this festival market is so lively. Look, every household has dried meat and someone's even brewing wine. We've had bountiful harvests for 2 years in a row since you arrived. You've pretty much become the village's official good luck charm. They're just coincidences. Aw, don't say that. When you helped the elders with the rat infestation, we were all talking about how fortunate we are to have you around. Also, praise be to the souls for blessing the Peach Blossom Village and ensuring that we're all fed and clothed. If there's nothing else I need to do, I'm going back to dry the fish. Stay for a bit. You should take the chance to check out the stalls and mingle with everyone. Leave the fish to me. Catch you later. With sunrise's grace comes sunset's sigh. Every day a cherished sky. Xuanchuan's been buzzing with energy as of late, so everybody wears masks around here then. Maybe it's for the festival, hard to say. In the old days, when our ancestors lived in the harsh wilderness, they had to endure the bitter cold and the onslaught of savage predators. Unable to bear watching us humans suffer, the 10 merciful souls descended from the heavens. At first, some were ignorant and raised their swords to the souls. Those fools were met with divine wrath, and their bones were ground to dust. Those who are pious and reverent followed the souls to a land outside the 99 heavens, a paradise where everyone could prosper. The all-knowing and all-powerful souls bestowed their wisdom upon us, teaching us about the truth of all things. When the peaches ripen for harvest, the souls will select several of us for a great privilege. Those fortunate enough to be chosen will live the rest of their lives among the divine souls. So be good, children, listen, follow, and believe, and you may be chosen one day. Divine souls above, I humbly ask that you heed my request. Okay, so it's not considered unstylish to have your mask off, maybe? Or maybe this guy just doesn't care. What? What the hell are you looking at? Beat it. I don't want any part in this dumb festival. I didn't say anything. Trust me, that look in your eyes told me plenty. Curse this damn ceremony. One day I'll show everyone what's really... never mind, you wouldn't get it. Interesting, he's got kind of weird nubs on his head. So they might not be full human. So you can see a character bio. Share for details. So Shenong, brawny man from Peach Blossom Village. He's a conspiracy theorist who harbors numerous doubts and grievances towards the world he inhabits. Had a custom little illustration for him and everything. That's a freaky looking fish in the back. Multiple freaky looking fish. You're back. Did you see anything interesting? I cleaned up that crimson hibiscus you got me earlier. I'm going to sew it into my clothes later. It's not a rule, but those who are chosen usually wear a flower. It makes you look a lot cooler when standing up there. Is this something to be happy about? Of course. I'll be seeing my mom and dad soon. I wonder if they'll notice that I've grown taller. Let's head inside. I'm hungry. Shell is sitting behind me, watching. She has not seen this demo before. Yi, I'll be leaving in a few days. Will you make sure to eat properly when you're on your own? Remember, the rice is stored in the bin, and the fruit on the table should be eaten before it dries out. Stop worrying. Well, don't forget, okay? I probably won't be able to send letters back to you once I'm living with the souls, you know? It's sad to think I won't have anyone to bicker with anymore. Oh, wait, they said 10 souls, but the game's name is 9. I'm assuming we're the 10th. I don't think I picked up on that previously, or maybe I did. Yeah, it's sad to think I won't have anyone to bicker with anymore. Aren't you scared? I'm going somewhere I've never been before. Of course I'm a bit scared. If you're scared, then don't go. I have to. Being chosen by the souls is a blessing. Besides, I've always had this feeling that one day I'd have to part ways with you, Yi. Nothing is predetermined. You make your own destiny. Don't get caught up in superstition. You might be right, but parting isn't necessarily a bad thing. I ran into the Forbidden Cave for the first time when Mom and Dad left. That's where I met you. Who would have thought that playing a flute would make someone pop out of that stone? If you say so. But since I'm leaving soon, can you grant me one request before the ceremony? What is it? That story you were telling me about the man fighting the flood. Tell me how it ends. Did he make it home? He didn't die, did he? Okay. Where did we leave off? He journeyed over the mountains and rivers. Peach Blossom Village, the night of the ceremony. Incoming signal. Lord Yi, greetings from your humble servant. I was afraid you would lose track of time, so I called to remind you. If you skip out on tonight, you'll have to wait another 2 years for the next harvest. I know. How's the security at the 8-man facility? The system indicates that they are currently on low alert status. There are only a handful of guards on patrol. Please excuse my concern, but if the alarms are triggered, the situation may become untenable. By the way, do you have your Mystic Nymph on you? I have it with me, but it won't fly. Only parts of it are in working order. It's been too long since I recharged it. That's a pity. If it had enough power, you could make use of the Mystic Nymph's scout mode for reconnaissance. Your body has just made a full recovery after all, so it might be best not to throw caution to the wind. It wouldn't be too hard to just leave a trail of bloodshed. Certainly, your humble servant has never doubted your martial prowess, Lord Yi. Proceed as you wish, and may fortune favor you. Hey, freak. Finally showing your true colors, eh? I could see everything you were doing. I was just talking to myself. You think you can fool me with that stupid hat? You take me for one of those morons over there? When a man talks to himself, is he not talking to those who are watching? Watching? Don't think I haven't noticed. I've seen those bizarre statues glow in the middle of the night. Whenever I cover them up with cloth, a mysterious wind blows them away. I knew the truth from the very beginning. Those statues are possessed by demons. Demons do not exist. They're merely delusions of fools. Demons are afoot, and that's that. They're the kind that eats people, too. This place isn't a paradise. There are no gods, and I sure as hell don't know who came up with all that mumbo-jumbo anyway. Admit it, you probably know a thing or two about all this. His voice is hard on the pipes. Ah, fine. Keep your secrets. I'll prove I'm right in front of everyone's faces one day. Don't bother me again. Wow, firecrackers. Shenlong sure has an active imagination. All that loneliness has made him go a bit kooky. Kind of a neat festival. Those that are chosen with the gods can live with the gods. It'd be interesting to go to like a traditional festival like this someday. Peach trees have blossomed beautifully this year. Thank the gods for blessing our Peach Blossom Village. We kind of have some festivals in the US, but it's not particularly traditional looking like this. Shaman of the Peach Blossom Village hereby receives your decree. In accordance with the Soul's orders, we humbly pay respect to the Flying Throne. Yeah, that ain't good. Thank you for taking care of me these past 2 years, Yi. Time for me to go. R1 to attach a talisman. Oh God, spare us from your wrath. What's happening, Yi? The Yi you know is a lie. A lie? But you're the only family I have left? Wait, I don't understand. What was that? Why are you... Where are you going? Yee! Hack the platform. This game is described as Taopunk, and I absolutely adore it. Okay, L1 to parry attacks. R1 to detonate a talisman. Our character might not be okay. Or maybe the medicine pie. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to be one of those where our character actually just gets cooked over the course of the game, and by the end of it, they're a mess. Interesting. So we have skills that I can invest into, but I need more skill points. I don't know how to get those. We can see our status, but interesting. We have abilities, peace pipe, and a bunch of other things. And then we can also rest. Set our checkpoint, get our HP back. That should be fun. Oh. I see, I just have to press and hold it. I really like that parry system. I wanted to check, by the way. Options. Is it under gameplay? Camera shake. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, so it looks like I can't change the settings. Oh, gosh. Wait, hold up. Okay, so I can't change the difficulty settings beyond what I already have. But, how many bodies do they have here? Unless it's just the same two. I mean, it is like the same 2 or 3 body sprites on loop. But this is implying that they have a lot more than just the 2 we've interacted with. I guess presumably there's other facilities just like this one all feeding in. Maybe. What's up, dude? I really like the Tau Blast Talisman deal. And I love the illustrations of whatever the hell's going on here. It looks like organs, kind of, sort of. But, Bloody Crimson Hibiscus. Soaked with the villager's blood. 8 men are 8 men. Oh, of course, 8 men is in kind of the humans. Are harvested at regular intervals in the livestock area, where their bodies are then dismembered and sorted. Flowers and clothes are usually mixed with the rest of the useless body parts and disposed of. Ew. I really like the toss a talisman on a person and explode them thing. I think that's just such a... I mean, it fits with the Taopunk theme, but it's also just kind of a striking way to handle... Ow. Okay. Nope, didn't work. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna have to fight. I can't exactly parry everything. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be the most on the ball today. I scratched cornea, and so that's messing with me something fierce. Using the body as a medium to dissipate energy, can that actually work? I don't think I can talk to this guy. Perhaps it needs to be guided. Just let the energy come to me and pull it within my body. Next, use a talisman to inject ki into your target. Slow and steady wins the race. So I think I can toss a talisman on anything when I want. Ah, everything needs to coalesce at once and be impeccably timed. Okay. I see, so I do have to be facing them. Okay, so there's a talisman. Oh, I see. So I have to parry to get the talisman going. Become flowing water and allow stillness to overcome motion. Splendid. I don't know if this was here last time or if I just didn't die. Probably I just didn't die. So the tentacle stuff is going on in this kind of weird other realm as well. So... okay, oh, we do gradually heal over time. There we go. I'm curious about the purple on the bar being kind of reserved. Oh well. I'm just going to try and be a little bit more careful. Oh, we did lose our money too, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. Yeah, I might as well kill the archers. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Well, there he goes real quick. I'm curious about the symbols around them. Soul Collect. Use Jin and experience fall in the battlefield if he dies. Oh, giving him a chance to retrieve them after he's reborn. So that was the swirlies around. Okay, so these are the bodies and they're being de-limbed for reasons. Freaky. And once again, there's a lot of them. Which implies that whatever this, like, 8-man harvesting operation is not small. Oh, okay, can't jump that. Let's just peace pipe. Oh, okay. Crimson attacks. Okay. So I can dodge some of his attacks at the very least. Ooh, that's a bunch. Yeah, the limbs are just floating in these tanks. So they're probably just cast off. So what they need is the torsos for some reason. Probably. Or the heads? We haven't seen the heads anywhere. Okay, good. Even if I hit the dodge key wrong, I still get an opportunity. Sir. Thank you. These are not particularly attentive guards, I'm noticing. Okay, Spearman. There we go. I like this parry system. It seems pretty forgiving, which I dig. I don't like parry systems that are particularly rough on timing. But I was gonna say, boy, there's a lot of crimson hibiscus flowers here, and it's this, like, giant tangled mass, too. They must be, like, growing to some degree. Okay, so spear guys have more HP than just one talisman can take out. As Shell is pointing out, we did have hibiscus tea today. Okay. I'm just gonna get down here. Healing pipe. I didn't know they'd do that. But yeah, the enemies absolutely will just wreck themselves on... barriers. Oh, this is freaky looking. It's like a mecha cat head thing. And then, excuse me, sir. I'm looking at your weird horror facility here. So we've got a bunch of faces kind of on a tableau. But I don't think this is where the heads are unless there's a head behind each and every single one of those. Could be. And then we've got kind of the rest of that weird cat statue thing. 8-man surveillance footage. Ape men are capable of abstract thinking even prior to undergoing transmutation. Individuals that reject group living often exhibit violent behavior. Caution is advised when dealing with. Ape man originates from the pale blue planet, which was first discovered in a deep space observation report from the Hautian sphere. They're one of the extremely few and highly intelligent life forms in the celestial sphere. God, I love the soundtrack for this too. It's eerie. And okay, so the alarms are going off. Warning, unusual activity detected in the livestock area. Perimeter breach by living organism detected. So it's saying, oh, yeah, one of the characters is missing. Oh, and the weird ogre man has gotten in too. We're in trouble, my lord. Your destruction of the harvester earlier triggered a system-wide alert. To make matters worse, the 9 souls could now be awakened even earlier. Doesn't matter. My actions were bound to draw attention sooner or later. I've prepared for the worst. Supposing that that is true, why then did you intervene so early? That wasn't part of the plan. Was it for that 8-man child? Don't question my judgment. Just do your job. Of course, please forgive my apprehension. It's just all that our calculations have been thrown into... It's just that all of our calculations have been thrown into disarray. In any case, please reach the predetermined safe zone as swiftly as possible. Exercise caution above all else. Yeah, 8 men have breached the enclosure. So they were expecting 4 of them for some reason. That's a big whatever the heck's going on there. Crimson attacks cannot be parried normally. By saying that, it almost sounds like it can be parried. Also, world map. Wait, world map? Oh, share for the world map. Okay, so we can see how big the facility is. Okay, so can I go to skills? Can I spend points on these? So Swift Runner. We still don't have enough skill points. Beans. I was hoping we get it. We have a lot of money, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so now that I've got a functional eye again, let's try this again. Where were we? So going into the facility, and I'm bad at this game, is what it is. Hello. As my second attempt at recording this intro part. I was not ready to play this. Unfortunately, me and action games don't get along that well. Worth it. Because now there's only one. I just got to be on the ball. And remember to hit those parries. There we go. So it looks like we heal back up to the red. But anything below that, we might not heal. So I'll keep that in mind. That's terrifying. Okay, so it doesn't seem like we've got a down attack. Okay. I can just slap it into non-existence. There we go. Keep it slow. Heal up. I wonder if you take more damage for an imperfect parry. That's probably it. Okay. That's rude. Okay, and that peace pipe does heal more than 50% of my HP, so I should probably be a little stingy with it. Oh, I see. So we do level up. We just don't spend the gold. Whatever that gold is kind of a different deal. I see, and we have one like charge whenever we pull off a parry. Okay, cannot air dash. Kind of didn't expect to be able to, but you never know. And we can just drop down here. I gotta remember you can break the scenery for small amounts of cash. I don't know how much we actually need the cash, though. Oh, hello. Basic component, widely used in processors for guards and various machines. The amount of Jin used directly affects their performance. Yields a small amount of Jin when recycled at the 3D printer. I love this music. Like, I might not end up playing this game to completion, but I will probably listen to the soundtrack somewhat often when I need, like, creepy music in the background. Okay, so what do we got for skills? So we've got R2. So we can sprint. Increases ki charges. Inflicts damage when striking an enemy from behind with a strong attack. Strong attacks include any Azure bow attack, final strike of the triple slash, and talisman explosions. Or might as well go for deflected bullet right now. Take a breather to recover internal damage after a precise parry. Increases damage inflicted by reflecting attacks. Yeah. I want to spec into parrying, even though, like, I'm not that good at it. There we go. Okay, so I do take some damage. I've just got to be careful. Though it does seem like it might just be easier for me to do dash attacks and some other things. So where are we in this process? Because there was the other elevator that goes down, and I might want to go check that first before I do too much. Okay. Actually just a dead end? It looks like a dead end shortcut, effectively. The backgrounds are creepy. I really need to start running tabletop RPGs again. Like, I don't know if I could get away with making, like, things this ooky creepy. If only because I could see my players. What? Oh, is that? The dodge and the parry are on different hands, but it throws me off a little bit. What are you? Just refilled my healing. Oh, boss. Mid-boss? Boss or mid-boss? That's a big lad. Okay, avoid that for a second. Okay, so his... Okay, so that super didn't work. I might have to parry all three. Or parry the first, then dodge? What I was hoping I could do, for obvious reason, or what I was hoping I could do is do the quick parry. And then hit him. Or do the quick parry and then do the talisman pass through. I did it the first time, but he was much faster, or I was slower on the uptake. I'm not sure. Ow. Deserve that hit. That chip damage is rude. Now we can go the other direction. Nope, we cannot. And this is where the demo ended the last time. So after this boss fight, it is... It is pure unknown territory for me. Got him. Stay away from that. Heal up. Yeah, maybe I just need to hug him better. Okay, I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Because my internal damage will heal. If I wait. I need some more talismans. At least his patterns are fairly easy. Ouch. A little slow on the uptake. Or too quick, really. Ow, rude. Well, it's okay. He's dead. Yeah, it's not that bad. You just have to not goof it too hard. Stasis Jade. Attaching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. Time immobilized will vary depending on the enemy. Ooh, that is good. What is this? Oh, so... teleporter. So is this a much bigger facility than I thought? Might be. So where can I go? I don't know, because, like, we can travel, but... where? Oh. The Central Hall. I didn't notice that before. So is this a new location? Yep, this looks new. I'm pretty sure the bonsai trees I passed by on the way in here were not evil. Council digital signage. Your first step into the Eternal. Tiandao Council recruitment slogan. As the Qianhu catastrophe spread, the formerly secretive organization known as the Tiandao Council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project with motivational slogans and invited the general public to ascend with New Kunlun, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Penglai, which had already plunged into doomsday panic. Okay, looks like there's something up there that I need to hit switch-wise, but can't do it. Oh. Okay, so they've got the weird, like, tentacle business. But it seems kind of braced. My lord, I sense that you have made it safely to the council district. My worries were indeed unwarranted. Fusang seems to be flourishing more than ever. Quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all the Solarians has never stopped growing since your departure. What impact will this have? Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates the perfection of the mechanism you designed. The roots are very accustomed to their current environment. None of that matters anymore, so long as it doesn't get in the way. I need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle so that we can rebuild order and punish those criminals. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires possession of all the soul seals. You'll need to snatch them from the other 9 souls, who certainly will not give them up without a fight. If they got a problem with that, then I'll just shut them up for good. As you're probably aware, my calculations predict that there will be a treacherous road to go down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please, make your way to the predetermined safe zone. So it seems like the main character might have actually been much more important and got, well, I mean, we already knew they were important, but maybe they were actually like a lead administrator or R&D guy. And they got betrayed. New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Inscriptions in front of the statue. Tiandao Legacy. New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Constructed Year 1 Foundation Era. The Tiandao Council undertook the legacy of the legendary Fangshi Lear and initiated the Eternal Cauldron project upon Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. New Kunlun would bid farewell to Penglai and lead Solarians towards a new era. There we go. I really do need to sit down and do, like... I had an idea for earlier... Can I actually... Oh, I can go in here. Interesting that we actually have, like, doors to go through. I don't know how this is going to reflect on the map. Ah, okay, that makes sense. This seems a little eerie, though. I don't know if I want to go too far. Maybe I do. It's kind of like a weird person. Hard to say. But yeah, I wanted to do like a show or a something called like Metroidvania May, where I'd cover like a bunch of Metroidvanias all at once. Turns out I was very busy and that didn't work out. Mystic Nymph decryption required. So it looks like this is kind of important for a later date. Unless this is our nymph. Mystic Nymph, Scout Mode. Obtained a fully charged Mystic Nymph. L2 to activate Scout Mode. Can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. The ideal choice for exploring unknown environments. Was once limited to its projection function due to a lack of power. Is now returned to full functionality. Okay. This thing. So now, that does open at least a couple of doors for us. Because I think I've spotted a couple of those gates. Okay. Mystic Nymph decryption required. And then we have whatever the heck this is. Oh, is this the Ruyi? Welcome back, Lord Yi. I've been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? Ah, yes, that was the only thing I could do at the time. The members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident. I was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me. I didn't think they'd also go after you. This servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. What's important is that you're alive. No, what's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not on our side. We need to act fast. As you wish, but first I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interface in 3, 2... Hey, the lights are on now, and it looks really nice. And the trees aren't evil in here. Done. The alarm system of the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off and its coordinates have been obfuscated. As long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you're tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan after all. No need. I don't have that kind of spare time. Understood. Next, we need to deal with your the jade system in your body. It seems to be in a critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it. Repair completed. You remain very calm as always during the repair. You may now modify your jade system at any root node. Anything else to report? As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I do not have permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other. You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There's little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful, and may fortune be in your favor. Jade system. Okay, so I think this is just the pins. Also character bio. So Abacus Ruyi. Dedicated personal assistant artificial intelligence system. Yup. Hopefully we get some more, like, deep lore on who these people are, or were. Ah, I found you! Nee, phew, finally caught up with you. Xuan. Heh, there's no way I could miss out on a hero's quest. Stop fooling around, how did you get here? Anong brought me here. He found a hole underneath the altar and wanted to check it out. Asked him to bring me along. Anong? You mean that paranoid Shenong? Yeah, on our way we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around and it was terrifying. There's this huge glowing golden beetle too. Anong accidentally touched it and he immediately jumped in pain. I also saw those terrible machines. You shouldn't be here. Like you can talk. You ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Where's Shenong? You need to go straight back to the village with him. No, I don't want to go back. You're the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I want is to stay with you. I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and cleaning. Please let me stay. You can stay here for now as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry. You just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway. Okay, well be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. Poor kid. He's probably gonna come after us. Oh, we can give them things. I've never seen such smooth stones in my life. How are they made? And these lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible. It's gonna take some time for you to understand our Solarian world. Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves? So there is a world outside the village. You never told me about any of this. That's so sneaky of you, Yi. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know. No, I won't. I'm not... You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance. Yay, pinky promise? Pinky promise. Oh, pinky promise? It means you can't lie. So we can give him things. Interesting. Okay, so we have some stuff up here. 3D printers, so we can create ricochet. Even with imprecise parries, projectiles can be deflected back and inflict increased damage. Medical jade. Health restored with a medical pipe, but applies healing slowly. Talisman attacks to simultaneously hit an additional target. Or a pipe vial, which increases the amount I have. I think I'm going to go for the ricochet jade, for now. We can also recycle a basic component. Well, I think I'll leave it. We had a thing over here, too. Oh, that's for later. Either that or I can access it with the scout. Now, is there anything else up here? No, it doesn't look like it. Shanghai... Oh. Sure? Robot assistant, give me data on this region. Sola Rien. Loading. Is it broken? It's been drawn onto. That's suspicious. Is this thing... No, are you supposed to be here? Identify yourself or I will disassemble you. Easy. I, Shanghai 9000. Not suspicious. Shanghai 9000 won't hurt you. Help, service, help, guide. Solarian, Shanghai 9000, cooperate. Give me map data. Give you benefit. Benefits? Like what? Shanghai 9000, collect each zone map data chip. Each Shanghai 9000, analyze map. Show you. Help, hack, read, resources, information. You win, I win, we win. You can analyze map data chips from each zone and locate any resources. Is that correct? Correct. Shanghai 9000, one for each zone. One Shanghai 9000, one map data chip. Thank you, cooperation. You're certainly quick to thank me. You're acting way too weirdly. I've never seen a robot assistant proactively make a request of someone. But if you can really provide data on those resources, I'll consider working with you. Thank you. Thank you. Good deeds, good rewards. So where do I mess with my chips? It ain't this thing, is it? Maybe it is. That seems unhealthy. So this gets me to the weird spirit realm we were in earlier. But why? Oh, this guy again. Ah, it's you again. Or it's you. We meet again, fellow disciple. I don't know you. You look familiar, though. Lear. Impossible. Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realized. Where am I? A limitless realm, where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space, time, and consciousness. I don't understand a single thing you're saying.
One asks while another answers, but neither can really know. Isn't it marvelous?
Did you create this space?
Yours truly does not possess that ability. I have studied Fusang for 8 eons. Yet when faced with its multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting.
Do you also not know how to leave?
That's hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act on your thoughts. However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of Tao.
I said that I don't know you.
This horn allows its user to resonate with Fusang, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes.
This thing will take me back to the Four Seasons Pavilion? Never thought the nodes had this sort of function. It actually works. This will save me a lot of time.
This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please, accept it.
Fusang Horn allows the holder to move between the Four Seasons Pavilion and any registered root node. When Yi was brought to the Limitless Realm, a mysterious sage presented this as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial root Fusang.
All paths eventually converge. We shall meet again.
I wanted to mess with my chips, though. Makes creepy noises, though. Okay, not here. Jades. Can only be changed to a root node. Okay, so this is a root node. Maybe it's not going to eat me this time. Okay, here we go. So we can rest, we can do Jades. Let's just install this one. Computing power maxed out. There's only so many. So what was this one again? Immobilizes an enemy. I think I want to go for the deflection. Could have anything more to say? Nope. Alright, we're good. I mean, they probably do have more to say, but I think I'm fine. What is with this year in Metroidvanias, though? Like, I'm gonna just try and go back on topic a little bit. Like, part of the reason why I wanted to do that Metroidvania month was purely from the perspective of, like, there are so many of these, and they're all really good. I hope you haven't gone far, but there's something I'm unsure as to whether I should share. Speak freely. In truth, I owe my existence to the decision of a certain soul. It was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. Who? The soul in charge of the power reservoir, Lord Kwafu. That damn bastard. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion, it might be worthwhile to engage with him. After all, Lord Kwafu's unique talents are undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, he could still be of value to you. Fair enough, I'll consider it. The power reservoir is located at the base of the central core. Take the transport elevator down and you should be able to find it. So is this still the Four Seasons Pavilion? Whoop. Okay, nothing to do with that. Summon Mystic Nymph. Okay, this seems properly new-ish. I don't know. We're just gonna go places and see things. Big high-tech elevators. Elevator battle? Elevator battle. Ow, rude. Good time to heal up. Okay. Gotta be a little careful. Slap them all. Oh, no, we ain't done yet. Ow. Well, that sucks. I was hoping I'd just dash to the other side of him and be done with it, but the answer is nope. Alright, let's do that again, or something. I don't know. Unfortunately, the combat system, I think, in this game, it breaks my brain a little bit. I love the idea of the parries. I don't do very well with the you parry them and then you have to put a talisman on them. Like, something about that is just weirdly hard on me. Oh, we do have a thing over here. But I don't think I can do anything with it yet. So we'll just ignore it and go back to where we... Go back to fighting the elevator battle. Interesting. So is it just complete the fight? Nope. My main concern here is this the only... Okay, yeah, that's the end of it. I think that's the end of it. I don't know if more are going to come from me immediately, but I think we're in the clear. Good. So even though I beefed it earlier... Wants me to go down here. Even though I beefed it earlier, I didn't have to redo the whole dang thing. Down, left, right. Took me a bit to process what I was looking at. I was like, ooh, symbols. Oh wait, no, those are symbols I recognize. But yeah, like any other year, all of these Metroidvanias... Well, okay. Every single Metroidvania I've played this year has been, like, quite impressive. Oops. But because they're all coming out so close together and they're all so high quality, I really forgot how fast these things are. Because they're so high quality and there's so many of them all at once, I'm being overloaded, and it's not really painful. That's, you know, kind of, that's an exaggeration and a half. But it's one of those where it does kind of suck as somebody that adores Metroidvanias and wants to play, like, as many of them as possible. Oh, I can actually go through here. I don't know if I wanted to go through here, though. I guess it does open this up. It does kind of suck to be in this position of, like, trying to split my time between, like, 10 different games from the same genre. Are we getting root noded again? Really? Seems like we're only brought here every once in a while when what's-his-face wants to talk to us. Unless there's somebody else, maybe. No, this is different. What am I doing? I'm not trying to dance. So did I already have this ability? Or did we just unlock this? No. Maybe? The trick is not to predict, but to expose. Your reaction is as important as your timing. To think the green key aura was visible all along. So, jump and counter a green attack with a, or a crimson attack with a green glow. Okay. I don't think we had that earlier. Expose the flow of ki to make it suit your needs. We must have just unlocked this, maybe, kind of, sort of. Probably? Okay, no. Tai Chi Kick. L1 midair to bounce off of new Kunlun's green energy orbs to gain access to higher areas, explore new paths.
Green glows present on an enemy using a crimson attack can use Tai Chi kick to inflict internal damage upon them. Neat. But yeah, literally, how am I going to play all of these Metroidvanias? I think the real answer is just like, well, the real question is how am I going to play all these indie games? But at least with other games, there's whole genres that only have like 1 or 2 entries, but Metroidvanias is like 30 this year. And we're not even over. Like, there might be 50 A tier, B or higher tier Metroidvanias that are worth playing, and that's scary. Root node system error message. Warning, this root node is experiencing abnormal energy discharge. Danger, only maintenance personnel allowed. Root nodes were one of the key technologies of the Fangxi Guild, unlocked and laid the foundation for advanced rhizomatic technology. Today, the flow and transmission of rhizomatic energy can be controlled through these root nodes. However, the mechanisms behind the primordial root are still shrouded in mystery, even for modern Solarians. Oh, we do also have a skill point that I can spend, so I might as well. I will also say, it's probably a good stopping point, or at least we're getting in there. Why don't we go for... so extra damage for the Tai Chi kick. Seems like actually everything on the lower tier is more expensive anyway. Then Skull Kick. Seems to be an alternative to Tai Chi kick that does maybe more damage. I think, let's go for the extra damage from behind, probably. And it seems like you can get most of those, probably. Let's take a look at the map a little bit. Yeah, nothing particularly... Oh, so we can also go into detail so you can see like a better version of the map-ish. Boy, I don't know. Oh, shit, that just kills them. Well, that's nice. Apparently stealth attacks are now, like, viable here. Wild. Is there... Oh, no, there absolutely is stuff. Do I have to go through that entire process again, or can I actually go back up the way I came? I know we could go that way, but... Yeah, it looks like I can't go that direction if I want to. We can go here, but I swear there was something else to the left. Either way, I think this is a pretty good stopping point, at least for now. We've got some new abilities, we beat a boss, and we are properly exploring now. I love this game. Like, it's part of the reason why I'm having this, like... mild, like, oh god, what do I do? How do I play all of these games? The answer is I don't. You know, just gotta accept that a little bit. Yeah, there is something on the left. I had chosen poorly. There we go. Looks like it was just money, though. So, I mean, I guess 56 gold ain't bad. I probably should have checked it looked before I leapt previously, but it also doesn't matter that much. So, anyway, I should mention at this point that... Oops, that's the wrong button. Awkward. Should mention that Nine Souls is available on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up, just follow the link in the description below. Okay, oh wait. I just parry this guy. I see. Now I hack him. Down, right, left. What'd that do? Ah! Opens one of the gates. So, effectively, they're parry tests. Can you parry the thing? And if you can, congrats. Now you can progress in that direction. What if we get an air dash at some point? I'm assuming as such. Anyway, I guess with all of this said, no. Didn't work. Probably a good time for a pipe. What are you gonna do? What are you doing? Nope, didn't get him. There we go. Yeah, the kick's pretty good.
Sorry, I wanted to do that at least once in a real combat setting. But I really should end this video. So yeah, Nine Souls is available on Steam, and it's super good. Genuinely one of the better Metroidvanias to come out this year. In a year absolutely filthy with them, which, you know, okay, maybe don't call it filthy, but there's so many good Metroidvanias. How can you pick just one? I don't know. Anyway, I guess with all of this said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more bad new games, I can break those every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.